Folks, it's been a long weekend so far, but we finally have our last participant in the semifinal. It happens to be the number one team in the country. So, Gary Astalos, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you come in as a number one ranked team. It gets you the late game every night. How you feeling right now?
I feel good. I'm proud of our group. I think we've played pretty hard and pretty well for the most part. So we're definitely looking forward to tomorrow.
You know, you're number one in the country for a reason, right? You play very well. You got a lot of wins. You got a storied program. So before we go any farther, tell the people in the Southwest a little bit about Adrian College and the Bulldogs and your program.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very blessed. Have been here for the last 5 years. We got a great group of kids, and it's a pretty neat college. We have 7 ice hockey teams and 4 figure skating or synchronized skating teams. So we have a beautiful rink on campus that's used from 6 in the morning to 11 at night every day. And our home slot, we try and play on Thursday night. It's a big tradition at our school, and it's exciting times and big crowds, during non-COVID times, and
Right.
It's just a great experience for the kids, and I think they really enjoy it.
Well, I've watched you from afar. This was the first time I've had a chance to see your team play the last couple of nights. Very impressed with the style that you play. Very impressed with the talent, the depth, the experience. I can't say enough good things. But when we look at your program as a whole, I mean, you've been here before. You know what this is all about, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, we do, and yeah, we're very fortunate to be the number one seed, but all of these teams are very talented, and it can come down to, it doesn't really matter what seed you are at this point. I mean,
Right.
the best team's going to win, and we're definitely well aware of that, and we're not taking any shifts for granted. So we need to come prepared tomorrow and, face off against a very good Indiana Tech team, a team that works hard, and they're very well coached, and, we need to get prepared and do the best we can tomorrow night.
Tell us how much you really know about Indiana Tech, because there's a little bit of a connection there, isn't there?
There is. I know the family really well, and they're great people. And one of my best friends is related to Frank, and stood up in my wedding. And I know the family really well. And Frank Senior's coached in my area where I grew up for a long time, kind of like a local legend, if you will. Okay. So I know the family really well. They're great people. They're awesome coaches, and I enjoy spending a lot of time with them outside the rink as well.
Okay, so on the ice, I've watched your team kind of adapt to what you have to do, the style of play. You've kind of adapted, I think, to the competition maybe that you play. But how do you go about coaching now when you're in the final 2 games of the season?
Yeah, I mean, right now it's hard to prep. You can't really watch too much film. You don't know who you're going to play. So really just got to stick, within yourselves, and we got to stick to our systems and know what works for us. So, we'll be watching a lot of film tonight, but it's going to be from, really tonight of our game. So what we can clean up and be better and limit mistakes. So, like I said, it's anyone's cup at this point. We've got 4 great teams in the semis here, and we'll try and prepare and be as ready as we can be for tomorrow.
All right, it's been a COVID season. We know it's been a tough time getting games and playing games and staying healthy. You look at what Maryville's done. They stepped up, took on the role for this. Let me know your thoughts on what you thought of this whole experience at Maryville University.
Yeah, it's been great, and John's done an excellent job. The ACHA staff has done an amazing job. It's very been professionally ran. I mean, as soon as we got here, we were COVID tested. We were COVID tested 72 hours. We actually tested as a team as well before we stepped on our bus in the morning. So I think all the safety precautions are in place, very limited attendance. But I know for our moms and dads and family, it has been really nice to be able to come and watch, because it's been hit and miss if we can allow fans or can't. So I know our families feel very fortunate to be allowed to come here, and it's a great facility and great rink, and can't say how great John's been of putting this all together. So we're very fortunate.
Yeah, I've been talking all summer long about relevancy, especially in the COVID times, and especially with ACHA hockey. You guys obviously have done a really good job of staying relevant, but some of the programs that maybe struggled, that weren't able to play games, and it's so important at this level, correct, to keep your fan base engaged and let them know that you're still here and you're still playing?
Yeah, for sure. And we've been testing, Yeah, pretty heavily. I mean, we've been following the state's mandate. I mean, there's times we're testing 5 days a week. There's times we're testing 2 or 3 days a week. So I mean, we've taken a lot of pride in keeping our kids as safe as we possibly can. But I think there's a mental health side of it as well, that these kids want to exercise and be on the ice. And I think our guys are very grateful to be playing. We saw the tournament canceled last year, which was devastating and heartbreaking. And I think also our guys know we're obviously playing for ourselves, but we got 4 seniors that graduated last year that have moved on, and by all means, we're definitely playing for them as well.
Okay, so tomorrow night you're going to get the first game, it sounds like. Your plans, was that an option for you, or was that something they just told you, hey, you're playing first game?
Yeah, we want to play in the early game. I think there's some good things about it. It's a little bit less, rest tonight, but it's maybe a little bit better, a little bit if you do win, and hopefully we can. It's a little bit earlier dinner, and the guys are in their bed a little bit earlier, so I think that's the idea behind that.
All right, final one for you. You told me a little bit about the 4 teams here. Everybody's ready. Everybody's able to win the cup. What's it going to take to do it in the next 2?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, we got to stay disciplined. We got to limit mistakes, and we got to work extremely hard. And by all means, we'll definitely need a little bit of luck as well. I mean, it's 4 really good teams. Anyone can win it at this point, and we're just going to show up tomorrow, play as hard as we can, and hope the chips fall in our favor.
Gary, I appreciate your time late night. Congratulations again on a great tournament so far, and continue the success.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.